11th Science, Chapter 7, Equilibrium, Part 1, Criteria and Factors Affecting Equilibrium. Hello students, I am Madhusina, your chemistry teacher. Watch my YouTube videos, like and subscribe it for further notification. In this video, we will be discussing about equilibrium. Equilibrium is that state at which the rate of forward reaction becomes equal to backward reaction. The reaction mixture at that moment of equilibrium is known as equilibrium mixture. Equilibrium can be attained in physical system as well as in chemical system. Equilibrium is a state in which there are no observable changes as time goes by. It is dynamic in nature. Chemical equilibrium is achieved when the rate of forward reaction becomes equal to the rate of backward reaction, and the concentration of reactants and products remain constant. There are two types of equilibrium: physical equilibrium and chemical equilibrium. The mixture of reactants and products is called equilibrium mixture. The stage when there is no change in the concentration is called a dynamic equilibrium. Equilibrium involving ions are called ionic equilibrium. The most famous examples of physical equilibrium is phase transformation processes existing between solid, liquid and gases. As the system approaches equilibrium, both the forward and backward reactions are taking place. At equilibrium, the forward and backward reactions are taking place at the same rate. Once equilibrium is achieved, the amount of each reactant and product remains constant. According to law of mass action, for a reversible reaction at equilibrium and constant temperature, the rate of reaction is directly proportional to the product of concentration of reactants raised to its stoichiometric coefficient. Equilibrium constant Kc is defined as the ratio of equilibrium concentration of product to equilibrium concentration of reactants raised to their stoichiometric coefficient. For a general reaction, AA plus BB gives CC plus DT. K is equal to C raised to C, D raised to D upon A raised to A, B raised to B. The magnitude of chemical equilibrium tells us if the equilibrium reaction favors the reactants or products. If K greater than 1, then chemical equilibrium favors product formation. If K less than 1, it favors reactants. What does the value of K mean? If K is very greater than 1, the reaction is product favored. That is, the product predominates at equilibrium. If K very less than 1, the reaction is reactant forward and reactant predominates at equilibrium. Equilibrium constants can be expressed using Kc or Kp. Kc uses the concentration of reactants and products, whereas Kp uses the pressure of gaseous reactants and products to calculate the equilibrium constant. For the general reaction AA plus BB gives CC plus DD, the equilibrium constant can be given by following expression. Homogeneous equilibrium applies to the reactions in which all the reacting species are in the same phase. Relation between Kc and Kp. Kp is equal to Kc into RT raised to delta N, where delta N is moles of gaseous product minus moles of gaseous reactants. Heterogeneous equilibrium results from a reversible reaction involving reactants and products that are in different phases. It can include liquids, gases, and solids as either reactants or products. CaCO3 gives CaO plus CO2. The concentration of solids and pure liquids are not included in the expression for the equilibrium constant. What does the equilibrium constant tell us? We can predict the direction in which a reaction mixture will proceed to reach equilibrium. We can also calculate the concentration of reactants and products once the equilibrium has been reached. Reaction quotient QC is calculated by substituting the initial concentration of reactants and products into equilibrium constant expression. If QC greater than KC, system proceeds from right to left to reach equilibrium. If QC is equal to KC, the system is at equilibrium. And if QC is less than KC, system proceeds from left to right to reach equilibrium. This is the graphical representation of reaction quotient. Chemical equilibrium represents a balance between forward and backward reaction. Changes in following factors affects the direction of the reaction: concentration, temperature, pressure, and volume. Le Chatelier's principle. It says that if an external factor affects the equilibrium, then the system adjusts in such a way that the new equilibrium is established so as to counteract the effect of the changes taking place. Changes in concentration. Increase in concentration of reactant or products shifts the equilibrium. Increase in concentration of product shifts the equilibrium towards the formation of reactants, that is left side, whereas increase in concentration of reactant shifts the equilibrium towards right side, that is towards the formation of product. For example, increase in concentration of either ferric ion or thiocyanate ion increases the intensity of red color due to formation of product. Changes in volume and pressure. Pressure is significant only for gases. Concentration of gases are greatly affected by pressure changes and volume changes according to ideal gas equation PV is equal to nRT. Increase in pressure shifts the equilibrium towards the side with fewest moles and vice versa. Similarly, increase in volume shifts the equilibrium towards the side with most number of moles and vice versa. Temperature changes also shifts the equilibrium. A temperature increase favors an endothermic reaction, whereas a temperature decrease favors exothermic reaction. Consider an example where N2O gas changes into NO2 gas. The forward reaction absorbs heat and is endothermic, whereas backward reaction is exothermic. In this case, if we increase the temperature, obviously endothermic reaction will be favored so as to counteract the effect of increasing temperature, and it will favor the backward reaction and there will be production of reactants rather than products. Effect of catalyst. Catalyst increases the rate of both forward and backward reaction equally, but the equilibrium is reached faster in presence of catalyst. It does not affect the equilibrium composition of a reaction mixture and the value of K. At constant volume, addition of inert gas has no effect on equilibrium as the concentration of both reactants and products remains the same. At constant pressure, when inert gas is introduced, the volume increases. Therefore, the number of moles per unit volume decreases and the equilibrium shifts in the direction in which the number of moles per unit volume are more. that is, the inert gas favors the direction in which delta n greater than 0.